Hello everyone, it's Austen with an E. Welcome back. Today I'll be doing another episode of Create This Book. Today's episode is a collaboration with Peyton Saunders, who is a fellow YouTuber and my cousin. I'll put her logo up on the screen now, so you can check out her channel. We had to pick two animals, and I picked a raccoon and she picked a seal, and we have to incorporate them into our art. Let's get into the pages now. The first page I chose to do is create a nature page. Make this into a nature page by adding any elements of nature that you think are necessary. This is the only page that I thought I could incorporate a raccoon into. So I started by drawing like this meadow scene in the middle of a forest. And I saw this really cute picture on Pinterest of a chubby raccoon. So that's what I got the idea for this drawing from. But after drawing him, I thought he was so fun to draw that I had to draw more raccoons. So here comes the second one, sleeping on the branch. I think they turned out so adorable. And I'm adding another raccoon hanging from the tree. And here comes another one, having a hard time climbing the tree all by himself. And one more raccoon. This one's a little bit more cartoony. And a spider just landed in his hands and he doesn't know what to do about it because it kind of startled him. I still think my favorite raccoon is the one holding the strawberry. He's so chubby and I just love chubby animals. So yeah, I like him the best. I think my second favorite would probably be the one with the spider because I can also be like that. I colored this drawing in a very cartoony way. I didn't even add any shading. I wanted it to be really cartoony and I really like that style. But also in lots of my other pages I do add shading to make it a little bit more realistic. But this time I want it to be kind of like an old Disney movie where they didn't have any shading. Here's the end result of my page. I have added a Fred to follow my rule, and I love how each raccoon has its own unique personality, and still my favorite one is the chubby raccoon. The next page I chose is create a test. Test the difference between your right and left hand. So you're supposed to draw something in one box that with your dominant hand, which would be my right hand, and in the right hand box with your left hand. So when I heard the word seal, I knew what I wanted to do. Have you guys watched Finding Dory? There's this one character on there, and his name is Gerald, and he is this derpy seal with a bucket, and he loves this bird named Becky. So I had to draw Gerald because he's one of my favorite Disney characters. I'll probably put him in some other pages in my book. I wasn't really using a reference for this drawing, I was just doing it from memory. So he might not look exactly as the movie does. The right-hand drawing was so much fun to make. I love Gerald, and I think this drawing turned out pretty well, and it looks a lot like him. And the bird that's sitting in his bucket, if you can't recognize who it is, it's Becky, which is this crazy loon, and I don't know, she just reminds me of something that would go with Gerald from that movie. When I started doing the left-hand drawing, I definitely gained respect for people who can draw with their right hand and their left hand. My hand was so wobbly and it hurt from coloring. It was so crazy. I thought it wouldn't be that hard, but it is much more difficult than I thought it would be going to be. And I didn't let my outlining dry for long enough, so then it smudged when I erased it. So yeah, this drawing is a mess. Here's the end result of my page. I think the left-hand drawing is pretty good for what it is, and it was my first time drawing with my left hand, so I think it turned out pretty well. Sorry you didn't get to see the end details of the left-hand drawing. My camera ran out of space and shut off. Thanks for watching this episode of Austen with an E. Hope you enjoyed Austen with an E.